Hello, Pilates Body On Demand subscribers. Thanks for joining me poolside today. We have a wonderful core class that is Diastasis Recti safe. You are going to need your Pilates ball and a pillow. If you have Diastasis Recti, you need the pillow to support your head when you're lying on your back. If you do not, you do not need to have your head resting on the pillow. I recommend a firm pillow, so I actually took a yoga towel and rolled it up so it's pretty firm that it's gonna offer enough support. So we won't need that until we're lying down. But let's begin on all fours in a tabletop position. You're gonna need your ball right off the bat here. As you position the ball underneath your left palm, make sure your hands are directly underneath those shoulders. We are gonna begin with some deep abdominal breathing with a ball press. So as you inhale, you're gonna release your tummy muscles and soften your left palm on top of the ball. As you exhale, begin to press down, push all the breath out and draw the tummy muscles up. So you're feeling that downward energy to exert the breath out. As you exhale, press and pull the tummy muscles in and up. Inhale, be mindful that we're not tensing in the chest, neck, or shoulders with that press down. That pressure down is to draw our abs in and up. Inhale, releasing, and exhale, pressing and pulling in. 2 more. Let's just begin to roll the ball over to the other palm. When you're changing sides, notice how your hips were swaying a little bit there. Now, when we release the downward pressure on our inhale, we want to try to avoid that sway. So really concentrate on stabilizing the pelvis on the second set. Take that breath in to release. Exhale, press down and pull up and in. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. So to avoid that pelvic sway, as you're inhaling, you're gonna notice more pressure underneath your left palm. Exhale. Last 2. And exhale. 1 more. And exhale. Beautiful job. Moving on to a lean back with a squeeze. So we're gonna position the ball now in between our knees in an angle so you can see body position. We wanna make sure that we're not dropping back. That's gonna be our next movement. So for now, we wanna keep those hips pressing forward like 2 headlights on a car. So you're really gonna feel some glute squeezing here. You're gonna hinge back as you inhale, and as you're exhaling, we wanna focus on squeezing the ball together, and you're gonna get some really good pelvic floor engagement with that. So those arms are gonna come out in front. Okay. As you inhale, you're gonna hinge back by bending your knees. As you exhale, arms are gonna come down and go ahead and squeeze the ball and feel those tummy muscles lift up. Inhale, hinge. Exhale, lift and squeeze. Feel like you're pulling up through the 4 corners of your pelvic floor. Almost kind of like, I like to imagine one of those claw machine games like at a bar. You're reaching down and you're grabbing that ball with your pelvic floor muscles and pulling up. Inhale, hinging. Exhale, squeeze, pulling up and in, feeling the navel lift to the nose. Lots of focus here. You're gonna feel your inner thighs, your glutes, and those tummy muscles. Make this nice, strong cylinder. We call that our 3 anchors in Pilates. Let's go 5 more together here. Inhale and exhale. Last 3. 2 more. Beautiful job, ladies. 1 more. Exhale. Woo! Really really feeling those adductors. Those inner thighs are working hard to squeeze that ball. Now moving on, we're gonna add a hinge now. And then as you come up, you're gonna raise those arms overhead. So anytime our arms go overhead, it's gonna add load to our core, and we really wanna focus on really keeping the rib connection. So really be mindful that we're not arching the back and sticking out the booty as we come up on that lift. Our arms are gonna come forward. We're gonna inhale, hinge back, keep a nice flat back here. As you exhale, give the ball a good squeeze and bring those arms up overhead. Try to keep your shoulders soft here so we're not tensing up to the ears again. Inhale, hinge, and exhale, squeeze to rise. And again, pulling that energy up and in. Inhale. Find that picture of the claw pulling out some magical prize that you just won. Inhale after you spent like $500 on the machine. Exhale. I always find that funny. It's like, oh, it's only $1 to play. And then you really want something and you're like 50 bucks in and you still haven't won it. Let's go 5 more. Inhale. Exhale, squeeze and lift. Zip the abs and then focus on that rib connection. Inhale and exhale. Last 3. And exhale. Oh my gosh, those inner thighs are a burnin'. Inhale and exhale. Last one. And exhale. Woo. Great work with that one. Hopefully we felt that connection of pulling in, but also up. That upward motion is the hard part. So we'll keep working on that. We're gonna transition to our back now. So this is where you're gonna want the pillow to support your head. Go ahead and find yourself reclined. Adjust the pillow in a nice comfortable position, making sure that your neck alignment is correct. So we just want to avoid the chin tipping up. So I'm gonna keep your neck nice and long. Ball is gonna go into your right hand. We're gonna be coming into a single knee fold with a ball press. So keep a slight bend in your elbow. And then again, just be really mindful that we're not tensing in our chest, neck, and shoulders here. We wanna bring that energy into our core. You're gonna take a big breath in. As you exhale, begin to raise your left knee up. Bring the ball to your left thigh and then add a little pressure as you push all the breath out. And again, we want to feel that energy build within the box of our body between our hips and our ribs. Now inhale, tap the left toes down, raise the ball back up towards the sky, and then exhale, pull into your center. Inhale, and we want to make sure we're exhaling completely. When we exhale completely, we should feel those deep tummy muscles begin to tremor or shake. And exhale. Last one. And exhale. Go ahead and place the ball in the left hand now. Take your right hand down, moving to left arm, right leg. Breath in to prepare. As you exhale, raise the right knee into tabletop. Make the connection. Make sure we're not tensing in the chest, neck, and shoulder again. And then inhale, stay weightless on that right side. It's just a tap down, and then exhale your right back up. We should get at least a 3 to 5 count exhale at the top. 3 more. Last one. Beautiful. Moving into heel slides with a single leg lift. Holding the ball straight up above your chest, and we really want to focus on pulling into our center. So you want to feel like you're trying to close your ribs like a book. So that's what the ball is going to help assist with. So with each breath out here, you're giving the ball a little bit of a squeeze, okay? So let's start on that left leg. You're going to begin to inhale, heel slide that left side out. Ooh, got a little bee on my foot there. Hey, good thing it didn't sting me. Inhale, that right side goes out. Now as you exhale, you're gonna raise the ball and the leg together while you squeeze the ball. Inhale, lowering down, and then exhale, Give the ball a gentle squeeze as you plant the foot back in, changing legs. Inhale, stretch out. Exhale, single leg raise up. Inhale, lowering down. Exhale, squeeze the ball as you plant in. Inhale, heel slide out. Exhale, squeeze, raise up, make a connection. Inhale, lower down. Exhale, squeeze and plant in. Inhale, heel slide out. Exhale, raise, squeeze and connect. Inhale, lower down. Exhale, squeeze and plant in. Inhale, slide out. Exhale, squeeze, raise, connect. Inhale, lower down. Exhale, squeeze to plant in. Inhale, slide out. Exhale, lift and squeeze. Inhale, lower down. Exhale, squeeze to plant in. 4 more. Heel slide. Exhale, raise and squeeze. You've got the rhythm now. Really bring some emphasis on that squeeze and your exhale. 3 more together. Beautiful job. Last exercise is going to be a knee sway. You're going to lift the ball in between your knees. Arms are going to begin to go out to a T. Pulling both knees up towards tabletop. We want to make sure those arms are out and anchored. Our shoulder blades and our hips are going to stay completely connected to our mat. So this sway is very subtle. We're going to begin to gently move the knees over to the left. As soon as you feel the right hip wanting to leave the mat, you stop, you pull that right hip back, and then you pull back to center. It's very small, like I said. Sway to the right, anchor that left hip into the mat, and then exhale, back to center. Sway to the left, really focus on your right side here, and then exhale back to center. So this exercise requires an immense amount of concentration, and with that focus on the opposite hip. Naturally, those shoulders are going to end up tensing, so check in with them really quick here. Make sure that you keep those shoulders relaxed. Exhale, back to your center. Inhale, exhale, pulling back to center. Good. Keep that work in the core. 1 more each side. Oh my gosh, I am shaking and starting to feel the inner thighs again. Exhale, and give your knees a good squeeze to your chest. Ooh, so nice when we come back to working on some of our basic movements in Pilates. These are not easy. They are sometimes more mentally exhausting than they are physically exhausting, but really connecting the breath in that deep transverse abdominal engagement, we should feel those muscles really working hard. And if you are feeling that little tremor, shiver, shake, or those muscles starting to quiver, that's a good sign that you're working in the right place. We never want to feel any tensing, pulling in the chest, neck, or shoulders, or in the lower back and in the hip flexors. So just be mindful of that. If you are starting to feel some tension building in those areas, it might be a sign that we need to back off a little bit, decrease range of motion, or decrease our repetitions as our body is starting to get fatigued. Thanks for joining me for this core Diastasis Recti safe fundamentals workout. I'll see you in the next workout, and thank you for subscribing to Pilates Body on Demand.